we go. Now I think we're rocking. All right, so here we go. This is issue 3 of the original Nintendo Power series. And on the cover, you can see that that's track and field 2. I never had that, so it's, whatever. Um, then what else? There's a Captain Nintendo video superhero fiction feature, more Blaster Master, plus fold out poster, gigantic holiday giveaway. Okay. All right. That sounds kind of cool. That sounds kind of cool. I do know that Mickey Mousecapade is featured in this as well. And this is the box of that game. You already know. Retro got the instructions and all that good stuff. And just for nostalgia stakes, look, I got the original NES loading up Mickey Mousecapade. Ah, wait, whoa, we can't. You gotta go. You gotta blow the cartridge first. Then you put that in. Listen to the click. Such a satisfying click. Shut it and power that on. And then here goes a very simple but very effective controller directional pad. Feeling it now is like it's a little rough, but it's so nostalgic. So we're just gonna pop that open again. Listen to the click. Spring load it. Love it. So we're just gonna leave that like that as we go through the issue. All right, let's do this. Hopefully everybody can see this well. And I got everything going. All right, so let's get going. All right, so the first page, we're looking kind of familiar. We got the same douchebags looking at a magazine with incorrect coverage of the art. And the phone, I'm just realizing this, the phone's not plugged into anything. And, here's that welcome thing. I don't know how many issues they have the same welcome message. You can go ahead and pause that and read that if you want. It's the same exact one that was in the first 2 issues. I wonder, as we go on through the issues, when they stop doing the welcome thing. It's like when they officially stop giving a fuck. It's going to be interesting to see when that happens. So, here we got the, y'all see that? Yeah. Track and Field 2, Mickey Mousecapade, Blaster Master. Role-playing game special? Okay, that's interesting. Ultima, Legacy of Wizard, Counselor's Corner, Classified. Yeah, this is all the same stuff we're kind of used to. Anticipation, Blades of Steel. That was the shit, man. Cobra, Command, Racket Attack, Captain Nintendo, and a giant giveaway. Excuse me, I had to get that out. I would not be able to read this whole thing without belching. All right, let's see what we got. Track and Field. I think I had a friend that had track and field, but I don't have any connection really to it. It's actually track and field too. I wonder if this is one that you can use the power pad on. Remember that power pad where you had to run in place and shit? That was like way before the Wii and shit, where they think like, oh, look at all the exercise you get with the Wii. Nah, man, you got exercise with that power pad. You were running in place like crazy. And you had to jump. Okay, well, it looks like it's showing the direction. It's showing the D-pad. So it doesn't look like this was something that you could use the power pad for. Yeah, because they're showing it's all directional pads. That's disappointing. I swear you could use the power pad for that. I mean, this game was clay pigeon shooting. Ah, that's pretty fun. Hammer throw. It's hammer time. Can't touch this. Taekwondo. pole vault. All right. Again, it's all directional pads. Canoeing, archery. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check this out. This actually looks kind of dope. I'm not even lying, man. It looks really interesting. Hurdles, horizontal jump. What's some of the words that are saying? Many moves and combinations. The different moves and techniques appear in the select screen window in the lower left as you increase power when you use the A button. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Everyone sub down. Relax. Oh, shit. I think we're finally getting done. Yeah. Now we're talking my speed. Mickey Mousecapade. Let me just drop this a second again. Mickey Mousecapade. Mickey Mousecapade. Mickey Mousecapade. All right, I'm done. So, Mickey Mousecapade was a real fun game because I loved Disney, still do, and this is one of the first Nintendo games to showcase the famous mouse. Oh, should I say mice? Because it's Mickey and Minnie. Sega Genesis really was the go-to for great Disney games, and we'll get into that in a whole nother series. But we're talking Nintendo, and we're talking Nintendo Power, so let's keep it moving. So start in the Crazy Fun House. All right. Who the hell doesn't want to start in a fun, crazy fun house? That sounds like a great start to a game to me. And I meant to get one of those damn circle lights to make the light better in this room. And I'm telling you, fam, the time just flies by so fast. Before I know it, it's like fucking 10 o'clock. So I'm going to get that for this weekend, though. So moving forward, the lighting should be a little bit better because I have one light in this room. So I'm rocking one light, fam. So watch your timing and go for a big jump across the ocean. Just look how fun and colorful this is. I mean, it's just fun. How can you not look at this and just smile? I mean, this is Mickey Mousecapade. This is fun things right here. You gotta avoid the gator. Okay? That's real. Oh wow. You gave a pretty damn short review of Mickey Mousecapade. Alright, we're gonna go to the lame ass Howard and Nestor. And these two can eat a bag of dicks. I don't really care for them at all. I find no interest in this segment. I just don't. I'm not even going to try to front. So go ahead, pause it if you want to read it. But I was never a Howard and Nestor fan at all. Especially Howard. Howard is straight up dick. Blaster Master. All right, now we're talking. This is that game where you could drive around in a car, like a roadster, and you get out and you have to go on the missions and stuff. Pretty fun, pretty dope. I didn't have it, but I had a friend down the road that had it, and I used to play it with him. Pretty cool. I recommend it. I think it's available on the Nintendo Switch for free. You know, that library that they have, the Nintendo libraries. So this goes through it all, you know, stages. You got stage 1 here, and looks like it's like a radioactive pile of shit right there that you battle. I don't think that's appropriately exactly what that is, but whatever. Super weapons give you the edge, and they really do, because they power up your vehicle, and then they also power up your guy that you walk around with, you know, out of the car. And that's what he looks like out of the car. So this is still stage 1, and you can see it's taken like a page from Zelda, where it's just a massive amount of ground that you cover, and you collect, what does it say? Collect gun capsules to power up your pistol. The first Warlord's Den. All right. That sounds exciting. Stage 2. What you gonna do in stage 2? Still in the Warlord's Den. This mother effer must have a big den. I'm trying to move in with him. Oh man, that's funny. All right, anyway. So what's this little message down here say? Power alone won't defeat the the warlords, I'm sorry. Use strategy. Try different weapons and angles of attack. Keep moving and dodging and hold on to your nuts. Look at the spacing on that. How are you going to release a magazine and have that? That's really bad. I mean, come on. But again, it was back in the day, and people weren't so critical of everything. Now everybody holds on to every word that anyone says or any. It's just it's just a different time. All right, so what's this? In stage 8, meet the masturbator. I mean the master boss. I'm sorry, caught me slipping. Look at all that good stuff. Ooh, what's this? This must be the holiday stuff that they mentioned on the cover. This is interesting to me. Here we go. We got a game pack organizer. We got a slumber bag, a Nintendo Super Mario slumber bag. Yo, you were sleeping like a true pimp if you had this. I did not have this. I was not sleeping like a true pimp. A Super Mario lunch kit. Yo, I want this I want this shit today. This is awesome. You remember the lunch pit, the pails, the kits back in the day? They had some metal, some were plastic, and there pretty much was one for every show out there, like Thundercats, G.I. Joe, Transformers, GoBots, He-Man, on and on. But you were repping some good lunch if you had a Mario one. What's this here? It says remote controller. Says now you can control your moves as easily as you change channels. Gain remote control. A claim. And there's a phone number. Go ahead, man. Somebody call that number and be like, yo, man, I want the remote control. It's probably like a sex line now. It's probably like, hey, baby, if you're into this, press 1. No, but there seems to be numbers. Hold on a second. Curtis? This is a name of Curtis? Somebody named Curtis is selling that? Okay, all right, alrighty. What the hell is this? Oh, Nintendo pajamas. I thought this was like a karate outfit. Super Mario bedding. I want that. Oh, the rolling rocker. I don't know if you've ever tried that. It sucks like very bad. The game pack carrier. I did have this. My sister actually bought me this for Christmas when I got my Nintendo. Oh, this is we're going into poster mode. Hold on a second. It's a Blaster Master poster. It's long, so I got to go up and down. That's pretty cool. I like that. Let's get back to that. Let's get back to that catalog stuff. All right, so I'm gonna have to fold this out a little bit. All right, so we got a Mega controller. What the hell is a Mega controller? It says this one. What the fuck does it say? This one remembers your passcodes for you, so you never have to start from scratch. And it was made by Bandai. I guess it's kind of like almost like a Game Genie, but not quite. Action figures, yo, I want these. I'm gonna call that number 401-726-4100. I'm gonna be like, I want these action figures. They're gonna be like, I ain't gonna say nothing stupid. All right, so we got Nintendo beach towels. That's dope. Nintendo underwear. Yeah, that's it's a little odd to have in a video game magazine for a whatever. Uh, Nintendo stickers, and here we got a Mario Rain Slicker. That's pretty dope. And here we got Nintendo shirts. You know, I would rock these to this day. And then Nintendo backpacks. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, right there. So, oh, and they got Nintendo suspend. I know I didn't just read that. They got Nintendo suspenders right next to the Nintendo underwear. They ain't even freaking boxers, fam. These are briefs. What's going on, man? What's going on? So that's the catalog, and I'm telling you, if this was the Christmas time and these were available, I'd be wanting. This is what I'd be wanting. I'd be wanting the slumber bag, the lunch kit. I want the beach towels, the action figures. I'd be rocking the shirts, of course. I'd be rocking the bedding. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go on like eBay or something and try to find that. I'm sure you can get them. I'd be rocking the PJs, and that's about it. I wouldn't be rocking the tidy whities. No, I would not be rocking these underwear. I'm a boxer dude. So, but that's pretty cool. That was fun. I had fun looking at that. All right, let's get back to the what else the magazine has to offer. This is issue 3, continued. All right, so it looks like we're touching on role-playing games. Okay, so this is, I guess, early on in the role-playing world. So they says here, I'll try to read this. It's kind of hard, the way the font is against the art. What's it say? What's an RPG? Well, an RPG is not a really painful I can't even think of something witty. I'm fucking too tired, but it doesn't stand for really painful gas. Maybe that's it. All right, so it says collect items, gain experience, increase your strength, and embark on a great adventure. This is very difficult to read with the artwork and the print. Sorry. Where are we at? Blah 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 bloody blah blah. Talking about a bunch of shit about legacy of the wizard. So I'm gonna get it in front of you. Go ahead, pause it, and you can read it. I'm telling you though, it's not that interesting. And the artwork is kind of scary, man. It's kind of scary, to be honest with you. That's a fucking freaky ass artwork right there. All right, so wow, let's jump right into it. What is this? Ultima. So, all right, so this is like your basic RPGs. You choose. Usually, there's a wizard. Usually, there's a warrior. There's a priest. And there's a, so there's like a healer. There's like a tank. There's like a ranged attacker. Think of it like World of Warcraft. You have everybody has a certain duty to do. Like you have your tank, you have your healers, you have your range attacks, you have your close and your close combat attacks. That all originated from this concept. You know what I mean? So there's 5 tribes of Sonia, whoever the hell that word is. A human, elf, dwarf, bobbit, and fuzzy. What the fuck is a fuzzy? A tribe of wizards. Okay. It's right there. I did not make that shit up. I just read it. So that's it. And here's the graphics. My first RPG was Final Fantasy 1, and I'm sure one of these Nintendo Powers are going to cover it. And man, I was all about Final Fantasy 1. Couldn't get me off that game. Here's some more little things about what the hell was that game called? Ulta, no, that's a fucking store. Fuck. What the hell's the name? Ultima. Ulta is a store where you can get like, I don't know, Ulta shit. I don't go into Ulta, so I don't know. But here's all this different stuff that you can see right there. Oh, look at the skeletons. Look at the skeletons. That's pretty dope. Can you see that? That's dope. I'm gonna get a better lighting, fam. Don't worry. Legacy of the Wizard. It's kind of like, oh, that's pretty cool. See that? That's pretty cool. It's almost like, Zelda was so successful. Everyone was trying to take a piece of that pie. And I ain't mad at them. I get it. I get it. Felt like I had something crawling on me. I'm sorry about that, everybody. Thought it was a fucking ant. I had this big ass ant on me the other day. So I had to go get ant spray. Look at me. I could digress and talk about anything. So let me stay on track. So here we go. There's the sword. Almost looks like the Master Sword, but nowhere near it. It's up to you to save the world. That's not too much pressure, right? You're 5 years old playing the fucking game, and it's like, it's up to you to save the world. And your mom's like, you play too much Nintendo. You're like, Mom, I'm saving the world. Back up off me, man. I gotta do this. You bought the damn game. You put this responsibility in my hands. I gotta save the world. Parents just didn't understand. There's a song about that by Will Smith, DJ Dazzy Jeff. Parents just don't understand. All right, so Counselor's Corner. Counselor's Corner. I always think of, I don't know, not this when I think Counselor's Corner. So, Double Dragon. All right, so this is where people write in, and this jerk off Nestor answers them. So let's see if he's polite in his answers. I'm going to read one question. How do I defeat Willie? He didn't ask, how do I defeat One-Eye Willie? Let me just clarify that. He said, how do you defeat Willie? So Nestor says, Willie is only able to shoot horizontally. Stay above or below him and attack after he fires. You can also move down and corner him so that he'll be shooting off screen. You know what? That actually is a good answer. Nestor was not a smartass when he answered that. So I'm sure that helps that individual. We got other questions, but what's going down here with these pictures here? Who the hell are these people down here? These are the game counselors. Let's go through this. We got this. We got to do this. We got Agent 28. He became a game counselor October 1st, 1987. His hobbies include scuba diving, skydiving, bodybuilding, and excessive masturbation. His highest game score was Clue Land, 999,950. His favorite NES game is Clue Land. I never heard of Clue Land. Anyway, moving on. Let's see. We got Garen Galloway. So there's a picture of Garen Galloway. Let's see what his story is about. He became a game counselor March 1988. His hobbies are computers, sports, and role-playing games. Highest game score is Zelda. Finished. That's not a score, dude. That's not a score. How is that your high? I'm going to stop. So his highest score was that he finished Zelda. And I'm pretty sure that was it. He's probably never scored in any other form. And we'll just leave it at that. What else? First and second quests without dying. Oh, so he's finished Zelda the first and second quest without dying. Yeah, this dude never got laid. All right, so what else we got? His favorite NES game was Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest. Bro, I would love to see like somebody Facebook this guy and see if he's still around. And you know, that's actually funny. That's a funny idea. I think I am going to do that. I'm going to look and find some of these people that are in here, and I'll tag them to the video so they can see how I'm breaking their balls. All right, so what do we got here? We got Rob. What the hell? Rob Leaningang. Okay, so he became a game counselor. I'm sorry. He became a game counselor October 27th, 1987. And his hobbies include music, video games, and sports. Why the fuck would they put their hobbies include? I hope their hobbies include video games. They're fucking video game counselors. I mean, I hope that should be a given. I think that's like a cop out. He's like trying to hide one of his hobbies. All right, so video games and sports. Highest game score was on Wizards and Warriors, 965,500. His favorite NES game, Wizards and Warriors. I don't know if you guys remember I was telling you that one of my first games when I got Nintendo was Wizards and Warriors. And I think it was because it was probably dirt cheap. So, you know, I love my mom. God bless her. God rest her soul. You know, I think she just grabbed whatever. She didn't know. And I appreciated it. I was very grateful to anything that I got. I wasn't like some kids today out there that, you know, they throw fits and shit. Nah, I wasn't like that, fam. I was very grateful for whatever I got. Gauntlet. Yo, if you seen on my Instagram, I had Jersey City Jeff, a friend of Shade 45, Destroy, Control Alt Destroy. He's now a friend and brother of mine. We are now officially related. He's a great guy. But anyways, we were playing Gauntlet on the arcade machine behind me. And it gets pretty intense, man. There's a lot of stuff going on in Gauntlet. Like, it was fun though, but shit comes at you hard. Oh, am I missing somebody? I am. Jeff Mahaffey. All right, so Jeff became a game counselor August 1st, 1987. Hobbies include video games. I'm going to punch myself in the face if the hobbies include video games one more time. I mean, no shit, man. I mean, you better include video games. You're a fucking video game counselor. All right, so sleep. My man put his hobbies include sleep. He just gained so many cool points in my book. Yes, bro. My hobby includes sleep too. I love a good nap, man. My old ass. Anyways, what else is this? He likes tennis and balls. His highest game score, Xanax. It's not Xanax. I don't know how the fuck is Zan, whatever the fuck. I never played that game. But I'll just say Xanax at 12 million. Okay. So I guess he wasn't sleeping when he was playing that. His favorite NES game is The Adventures of Link. Got some strange eggs that are game counselors right here. Some strange eggs. They got some strange eggs, but very interesting to find out about them. Let's see what is. I'm enjoying this. This is fun. All right, so this is the classified section. So we got Gradius. That's a flying game. If you're not aware of it, so you know a lot of the flying games, especially in the 8-bit, 16-bit era. Not so much the 32-bit and 64-bit and 128-bit, blah, blah, blah. But really, the flying games shined in the 8-bit era and the 16-bit era. They were really, really, like, that was their peak. So this is Gradius. It's one of the flying games, obviously, in the 8-bit era. What we got here? What the... What the fuck kind of logo? I can't even read that. I don't even know what that says, really. Like, I'm not even trying to be funny. I don't know what that game is. The fuck is that? Why would they have that so... Okay. It's called Seacross. That's what that says, Seacross. Horrible fucking marketing. Oh, okay. Here's Xanax or Xanac or whatever. This is the game that the dude had a boner about. So it looks really shitty. But yeah, that was what you know, one of the counselors had a hard on for. So we got a Courier Warriors 2. I loved that game, a Courier Warriors. I'm probably saying it wrong, but that was a fun game. You could play 2 players, and it was, almost like Commando, where it's, you're walking up. That was a good time. Oh, we got Super Mario Brothers. Dun, 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 dun. So, explore the mysterious Minus world. Yo, wait a second. What are you talking about here? Okay, so of course you know about worlds 1-1 through 8-4 in Super Mario Brothers, but did you know that there was a world -1 as well? It's an endless water world from which no one has ever escaped. Yo, I want to try this shit. And you can, like, if you guys don't have a Nintendo, like an original Nintendo, like this, you can still play it on the damn Nintendo Switch, the Nintendo online thing. So I'm going to read this. But first, let me get it out here so you guys can pause it, because I want you to try that, because this is legit interesting. We got a legit interesting thing going on here. All right, so what's it say? It says, break the second and third bricks from the pipe at the end of 1-2. After many tries, Mario may be able to go through the wall. Quickly go into the left or right pipe to get to -1. Look at the above scores. There it is, world -1. Wow. That's pretty cool. That's awesome. That just made me so excited to go through even more, go through the rest of the Nintendo powers, because I didn't know that. Did any of you know that? I didn't know there was a -1 in Super Mario Brothers, the first Super Mario Brothers. That's amazing. Deadly Towers, I don't know. I ain't saying nothing about Deadly Towers. I don't even play that game, so pause it, read it, spank off to it. I don't give a fuck. Let's go to the next page. Ah, this is when Nintendo thought they'd be slick. They were like, okay, people bitching about the original D-pad. I love this original D-pad. This does the trick, man. No complaints. It's a little rough on my 46-year-old hand, but my 8-year-old hand. Oh shit. Retro still got Nintendo Thumb. Check that shit out, man. Fuck around and find out, fam. Nintendo Thumb is still operating. Anyways, my bro, John, he had this, and it was like an arcade stick that you could play all the Nintendo games. And it changed the experience. And I don't want to say it changed it in such a negative way, but it changed it because it wasn't this. You know what I mean? Everybody had a Nintendo, had this. Not everybody that had a Nintendo had these. And the worst gimmick that they ever came out with is the Power Glove. And I got that, and that's a whole situation. We'll get to that when we get to that issue of Nintendo Power. But this was pretty cool. I did like it. I think it was like $50 back in the day. This I got as a gift for birthday or Christmas or some shit. This sucked straight elephant ass. I mean, the nastiest thing you could think of sucking. That's what this was. It just was horrible. This slid around. It wasn't really, it didn't have the integrity of the actual directional pad. And you need that to be able to play games. You know what I mean? So you're slipping around like you're on a slip and slide, fam. You know, you're like trying to go this way, you slip that way, whatever. But the advantage was good. That was shit. And here we go with this whole, they're plugging this Acclaim remote controller thing again. Fuck that noise. Oh, and here it's just telling you the functionalities of what I just went through. So if you want to pause and read that, you can go ahead and do that. So these are my secret weapons. Yeah, right, Nestor. What the hell is this? Anticipation? Is this an adult game? What the fuck is this? What is this? What are we looking at right now? Anticipation? The only thing I could think about anticipation is not very appropriate for this this format right now. But all right, I got to read a little bit about it because I have no clue what the fuck this is. What does it say? If you know someone who loves board games like Pictionary and Trivial Pursuit, tell them about this exciting video newcomer. Anticipation truly opens up a whole new world at video fun. The idea is simple enough. You and your fellow players must identify a sketch as it's being drawn. Oh, okay, so it's like Pictionary. So it's like a video game Pictionary. Oh, I got it. And see the pictures right there? I got it. All right, okay. And look, it looks like a little like a Trivial Pursuit board. Okay, all right. I'm with it. I'm with it. I had no idea that existed. Did you guys? I didn't know that there was a game called Anticipation. Oh boy. Anyway. Okay. Oh wow, we got some extensive coverage of Anticipation. All right. First off, choose your marker. Earn all 4 colors. So it's like Trivial Pursuit. Remember you had those pieces that you would have to put in the pie, and the pieces all had different colors. And in order to complete the game, you had to have all the pieces of the pie and all of the colors. So you couldn't have like all pink pieces of the pie. You had to have like pink, blue, yellow, red, or whatever the hell the colors were. Look at this. Who can play? We can all play. Like, okay. Let's just keep on moving. Wait, what's this say? Oh, I thought it said something about you're going to die. It says, keep your eye on the die. Okay, that's a little less aggressive. Damn, that's really extensive on this. You're almost out of time. Luck all luck. I guess she did spell it right. I thought I had it in the bag. You just have to be faster or something. I told you I would win this game. That's it. I win the game. So I guess this is a very early, rough idea and inception of Mario Party, I guess. You could look at it like that. So, you know, I actually do like the Pictionary part. I think that's fun. If this was available to play for free, I definitely would check it out, but I would not pay money for it. Oh shit. Blades of Steel. Blades of Steel. I'm still not saying it exactly right. Blades of Steel. I mean, that hit you, man. When you first put that game in the Nintendo and you put it in, first thing came was like, Blades of Steel. And, it, you know, any kind of vocal things in a Nintendo cartridge just was mind-blowing back in the day. It was just, it really was. Fantastic game. It still holds up to this day, in my opinion. It's still fun to play. I do believe that is on the Nintendo Switch online. So check it out. Give it a try. That's it. Blades of Steel. I don't know really, I mean, what kind of advice they can give you. But this was dope, man. They had fights. You used to throw down, like, just like in real hockey. And that was like the most fun part when you got into a fight. You're playing with your friend and you checked them into the wall and you threw down the mitts and started punching. That was good. That was fun. Look, the artwork in the middle is two people fighting. I mean, look, that was a really good representation of a hockey game. Now I know Nintendo made their own official ice hockey game. It was called Ice Hockey. That didn't come anywhere close to the awesomeness of Blades of Steel. Blades of Steel knocked ice hockey out the water. There's no competition. And if somebody says ice hockey's better than Blades of Steel, run fast and far from them, because they're lying and they're just not a safe person. Cobra Commander. No, it's Cobra Command. So it looks like it's a helicopter game, which is okay. You know what I liked helicopter-wise? I loved the Desert Strike games, Jungle Strike. That was back that's in the 16-bit era. We're in the 8-bit era right now. But I'm sure we'll get to the 16-bit era. But the Desert Strike and the Jungle Strike, they were dope. This kind of looks just like a side 2D scroller. So, destroy the enemy base and rescue the allied hostages. Stage 1. Unearth the secret enemy base. Move in and attack. Only a few a few comrades left. So, I mean, hey, you know, this is the early, you gotta understand, everybody. This is the early era of gaming. You know, before this it was, you know, the Commodore 64, all the different versions of Atari, the 2600, the 5200, the 7800. So when Nintendo came on the scene, the only rival that Nintendo really had, and it was a very weak rival, was the Sega Master System. And I know there's a lot of Sega Master System fans out there. I am one of them. I do like it. But if you had me, you know, you had my 5-year-old me and said, hey, you want a Sega Master System or you want a Nintendo? It'd be Nintendo all day, fam, because Nintendo had, you know, like Castlevania, Super Mario Brothers, Zelda, had all the fire and heat. But going through this, all right, what the heck is this now? Racket Attack. Looks like a real shitty tennis game. Yep. That's pretty much all I got to say about this. I mean, I could read about it, but it just looks like a real shitty tennis game. So there it is. You can pause and check it out if you want, but whatever. Video shorts. Let's get into it. Alright, so we got Bubble Bobble. Paperboy. I was playing that with my man on Tuesday night as well, on the arcade cabinet. Paperboy is pretty hard when you're playing it on the arcade cabinet. Not so much on like Nintendo. I have it for Nintendo. I also have it for the Game Boy. And, you know, to this day, when I'm driving my Jeep somewhere and there's a lot of shit going on, like, I'll think about the music. And the music goes like this. I'll actually just start breaking into that song and I'll just start laughing driving. I'm like, this is like fucking Paperboy. I mean, we got like break dancers in the street, tornado coming down, dogs biting us. We got radio controlled cars coming after us. Ah, man, Ghostbusters. I never played it for the NES. The only Ghostbusters I played, which is a really, really dope one, is the one for the Xbox 360, the PS4. It's all the same game. That's really, 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 really cool. Would I want to play this one? Yeah, sure, why not? It's Ghostbusters. It probably sucks real bad, but, you know, it's Ghostbusters. I'd play it. And we got Tecmo Baseball. I never played Tecmo Baseball, but I played Tecmo Football. So, hut, 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 hut. And you could always do the same move where the running back would always catch the ball almost 90% of the time, and you'd be like, touchdown. Anyways, so then we have a golf game. It's Challenge Pebble Beach. I hope everybody can see that properly. I'm going to get better lighting, I promise y'all. I know I keep saying that, and I meant to do it today. It's fucked up. I didn't get it done. Dr. Chaos. I was just talking about Tecmo Bowl. There it is, right there. Say it. Hut, 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 hut. Platoon. And Milo's Secret Castle. I never liked this game. So I played Platoon. I played Tecmo Bowl. I've not played Dr. Chaos. And Milo's Secret Castle. He can keep his secret. I'm just not interested in it. What was this here? We got Pack Watch. A look at the future games. Oh, this is always fun. So we got John Elway's quarterback football. What the hell is this game? Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Angry Video Game Nerd, but he has an episode about this game, Dr. Jekyll and Hyde. It's pretty funny. I met James several times in person. Super nice guy. Super nice guy. He's actually the one that inspired me to make a YouTube channel to begin with. And I always remind him of that. He's a real super nice guy. We got WrestleMania, the original WrestleMania for Nintendo. Hulk ripping it up. All right, so we got Hulk Hogan, Andre the Giant. I can't read my eyes. What is that? Bam Bam Bigelow, Randy Savage, Honky Tonk Man, and the $1 Million Man. Hollywood Squares. Oh, and here's the Power Pad. Okay. So the Power Pad wasn't out when Track and Field 2 was out. So I'm telling you, man, I think I want to get a Power Pad and hook it up to this Nintendo and drive my neighbors nuts that live underneath me as I run in place. I already think he doesn't like me because I'm loud. All right, so we got California games. And we got Skate or Die. Now, the Skate or Die that was in the arcade was much different than the Skate or Die that came out for the NES. So it was like almost one of those Ninja Gaiden things where, you know, I loved it in the arcade, and then you get the Nintendo version expecting it to be downgraded graphics. You know, we weren't stupid. We knew the graphics would be downgraded, but they just totally went ass backwards and did their own thing. So in their own right, though, they were enjoyable. So I did enjoy the Skate or Die. It just wasn't what I was expecting. Operation Wolf. Oh, shit. Spy versus Spy. I didn't know that was going to be in here. Damn. You know what I got to do now. I'm all bent up. Ah. All right, man. Excuse my ass. I got to reach up and get it, man. Man, this bitch is all the way up there. Spy versus Spy. I was just talking to my boy Jeff the other day about this. This is from like Mad Magazine. It's so fun because you go around, you set traps, and you're basically going around trying to find your friend in the game, and it's fun. It's a fun game. I did not know that was in this issue. So there it is, Spy versus Spy. Whoa, this is a lot of words, everybody. What is going on here? What? Hell no. I ain't even attempting to read that. Go ahead and pause. I'm going to try to get all the angles. I apologize, but I am not reading all that. First of all, it doesn't look interesting at all. It's like this issue, the origin of Captain Nintendo and the birth of the mother brain and the beginning of the promise. Yeah. We'll go ahead and skip. Oh my God. There's a freaking another page of it. Go ahead, pause it if you want. All right, what is this? Win, win, win. Giant giveaway, over 600 winners. Man, you know that's bullshit. Probably like 2 people won, and then like the internal employees kept the shit. So what are they offering? They're saying they're going to give 50 platoons, 50 Freedom Force, 50 Xenophone, 50 Blaster Master, 50 Spy Hunter, 50 Super Controller, 30 NES Max, 10 shittier controllers from Bandai, 10 Rampage. This is dope. Super Mario 2 with the NES Advantage, with Zelda 2. That's a real winner. And then 10 Cobra Commander. If you entered this contest and you won, please put it in the comments. Make me believe that there is some integrity behind this contest. Because right now, I believe that it probably didn't happen. It's almost like those publisher clearinghouse things where you had to pick magazine subscriptions and hopefully Ed McMahon would come to your door and give you a check for $1 million or some shit. You know, that never really happened. But I don't know. If you've entered this and you remember entering this and you won, I'm genuinely interested in knowing. So, you know, put it in the comments, please. What the hell is this? 175 winners have a chance to win these great video game packs. Get the fuck out of here. They did not give away all that shit. There's no way. No way. If you were one of the 175 winners, you need to leave a comment and tell me about it. And don't bullshit me. So here's this, this part where they want you to send away your high score bullshit. What's another over 80 winners? Okay, I'm not good at math, so we got 80 winners here, 80 lucky winners there, 175 winners in that contest, and then let's say 100, 200, 300, 10, 20, 30, 40. Yeah, right. There's just no way. There's no way they gave away all those games. There's no way. No way. Mm-mm. I call bullshit. I call bullshit. 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 Nice gesture, but they're playing with my emotions. All right, what's this part? This is the NES Journal. Okay, this is kind of interesting. This part right here, I'm going to read this part. This is Dr. Power's 10 telling questions. How much time do you spend playing video games? Oh, somebody else. Oh, okay. You guys remember like Mad Labs, like where you had to answer things and you got points or whatnot? So based upon your answer, so like, all right, so for this answer, let's just say you pick A. So then A for the first answer equals 1 point. See what I'm saying? Like there's a point system, and then based upon your points, it gives you, I don't know, I guess an opinion of, probably makes you feel bad, honestly. I can't see it being uplifting. All right, so we got the celebrity oh my goodness. Damn, the clock is a bitch. Look at Jay Leno, man. Look at you young bucks out there. I bet you don't even know who Jay Leno is, but that's a very young Jay Leno. What's he say? Jay's taste, what the hell is he say? Jay's taste towards adventure games like Legend of Zelda, Contra, rather than old style shoot 'em ups. With his busy schedule, he prefers to have a game he can come back to and pick up where he left off. He's been known to throw his machine in the suitcase when playing on long engagements. Wow. All right. Okay, Jay Leno. I did not know Jay Leno was a gamer. That's pretty dope. What's this? Invent the ultimate video game. Oh, this is where they crush children's dreams. Where kids write in and they say video game ideas, and then this dude says, hey, thanks for the idea. We might steal it later, rename it, but for right now, we can't even submit your shit to our developers because that's just how we roll. That was actually proven in issue 2. So go back to issue 2. You can see me talk about that. This poor kid wrote in, and the Nintendo this dick wrote back and said, "Hey, we can't help you. Good idea, but can't help you. But we might steal it later." All right, what's this? Mailbox. Ooh, all right. So this is when people write in. So go ahead and pause. You can read it at your leisure, but I'm going to read a couple spotlights. What we got here? How do you find all those tips for Super Mario Brothers? Do you get them from other members or do you get them from yourselves? And that was from Eric Shaw in Mansfield, Texas. Let's give a round of applause to Eric Shaw in Mansfield, Texas. I hope you're still with us. I hope you're well. I hope you're still gaming. You know, because at any moment, you know, tomorrow's not guaranteed to anybody. So let's hope he's still with us. Shout out to him. So Nintendo answers Eric, and this is Nintendo's answer. Our game tips come from a number of sources. Again, look at the spacing. How are you going to release a magazine, a professional magazine, with spaces like that? I mean, shit, that's bad. But anyways, our tips come from a number of sources. Game playing experts in the US and Japan are hard at work thinking of new hints and strategies for Nintendo games. We also like to hear about new game tips from our readers. Of course, there's also How to Win at Super Mario Brothers, which you can purchase for $4.96, or was it? I'm sorry, $4.95 by calling us at 1-800 We Don't Give a Fuck About You. That's kind of wrong, man, because you don't know how old this kid is that wrote in, and they're going to try to do an upsell on him and not just answer his question. They should be ashamed of themselves. Don't try to upsell children. That's messed up. Again, though, this could be a grown-ass man right now. I don't know. They don't say the age, but I would assume, based upon the question, that it was a child. Let's see. I'm looking through, and you can like pause and read these. But you know, I do like the mailbox section. It is very interesting. And I love how they put their full name and where they're from. I think that's hilarious nowadays. You know, with the internet and shit like that. Oh look, here's the mailbox. Go ahead and write that mailbox. I almost want to just write that mailbox, or like write a letter, and just like, and I take a picture of my bowel movement and then just mail it to that address. I'm only half joking. All right, so we got the NES Achievers. Here we go with that. This just showcased high scores. So we got somebody, Dean St. Anthony in Fontana, California, got 523,820 on Castlevania. Contra, Adam Hill in Hernando, Virginia, got 5,130,188. So this is a cool section. Go ahead and pause and check that out, because that's really cool to showcase your high scores. Because, you know, it was a fun thing to get high scores in these games. Let me see if anything else kind of pops out. Mega Man. We got Shane and Lane Ferguson. I guess they're relatives. from Moravian Falls, North Carolina. And they got 1,690,000. That's pretty high for Mega Man. Mega Man, and there's that damn game again. That Xanax, or whatever the fuck. I don't know. Apparently it was a popular game. I did not. I slept on it. I don't know. Remember that at all. What do we got here? This is a video spotlight players. All right, so we got people sending in their pictures and their names. That's hilarious. So let's see. Let's you know what? I'm gonna read Diane's. Okay, so this is Diane Soupwit from Milford, New Jersey. Okay, so everybody go on Facebook or whatever the hell social media you got. See if that person still exists, and let her know she got a shout out on Retro Now through the Nintendo Power read-throughs. So let's see what she has to say. She wrote in, she took the time, she sent a picture. Let's show her some respect and read. It says, I, Diane, am writing to inform you that I am a power player. My accomplishments are as follows. I beat Ganon in The Legend of Zelda, both quests. I saved the Princess Toadstool in Super Mario Brothers. I beat Mike Tyson in Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. I got all the diamonds in Gumshoe. I beat Mr. X in Kung Fu. And I chalked up some pretty good times in Excite Bike. Okay, all right. I hear you. I see you out in the streets. I got my NES when I just turned 14, and I'm very happy with it. I usually play it after school because at night I'm busy with homework, etc. My favorite game is The Legend of Zelda, mostly because there is a second quest to keep you busy after you beat Ganon the first time. Plus, there are many secrets in the game that you have to figure out. In Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, guys like Bald Bull, Mr. Sandman, and even Super Macho Man are a piece of cake. And I quote, she quoted, they're a piece of cake. Where did I leave off reading? Mike Tyson, a couple of times. Once you get to Mike Tyson a couple of times, when I beat Tyson, I had been playing for over an hour and kept getting knocked out in the third round. It was close to midnight, and I said to myself, this is going to be my last game, and then I'm going to bed. Well, that was when I beat Tyson. It was hard, but each time I fought him got easier and easier. It will with you too. Don't worry. So that's her whole article. She mentioned Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. Let me get my old ass up. You know what I gotta do now. I gotta get Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. Out of respect for her taking the time to share that amazing story, which I really do truly think is amazing. Here it is, Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. I have it in a protected case because it's like flawless condition. But let me take it out because you can't really see it. You know retro is crazy. So there we go. You can see it better. This is the original Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. If I ever met Mike Tyson, I would love to get him to sign this. I mean, this is in flawless condition. Well, it was in flawless condition. My greasy ass hands are all over it right now. And I do want to point out, there's the game. They later changed the name to Punch-Out, and they dropped Mike Tyson to it. But I want to show you all that something that's very rare that not a lot of people have. This came, Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, came with a letter from Mike Tyson. No bullshit. Someone unfold this. There's not a lot of people, like, first of all, this is an immaculate condition. Like, immaculate. Yeah, there's a little bit of bendy whatever there, but I mean, other than that, freaking flawless. And it has this rare letter. And here it is. You don't see that every day, fam. Let's see what Mike Tyson. You want me to read it? Yeah, I'll read it. It says, "Dear player, becoming boxing weight heavy champion of the world was the greatest challenge of my life. One that required a great amount of discipline, philosophies that enabled me to grasp the confidence and strength to attain such a goal. I would like to share these with you so you may benefit from them in your personal life encounters." Wow, look at Mike Tyson getting deep. All right, here we go. Never be intimidated by someone regardless of appearance. All right, we're learning some life lessons right here. This is an unexpected twist to this episode. So pay attention. This is from Mike Tyson directly, okay? No bullshit. Insecurities make us feel intimidated. We see someone bigger than us and we immediately feel at a disadvantage. Or we hear someone who speaks in a harsh tone or voice. We should not allow a person's size or attitude to inhibit us in any way. We should stand up for what we believe in. Wow. Yes. Absolutely. Yo, absolutely, Mike Tyson. Look at very young Mike Tyson. He's spitting facts, man. Listen to this. Nobody is born the best. Practice and training makes you the best. That is true again. That you're on point, Mike. Keep it up. We are all born with certain abilities, but these abilities need to be fostered. To be the best is the goal that you must work towards. And that's very true. If you don't have a good support system, um, it makes it a little bit more difficult. Or, in the same flip side, if you don't have a good support system, that could motivate you to be like, you know what? Fuck it. I don't need help. I'm going to do this and I'm going to be great. So it could go either way. Let's read the rest of this. Never become angry. It will inhibit your ability. Okay? We're now in 2024. Let me read that again for everybody out in 2024 world. Never become angry. It will inhibit your ability. And that's deep. Because anger is a very toxic emotion that clouds your judgment. So in other words, if you're not angry, you'll be able to make a better decision. And if you make a decision while you're angry, it's probably not going to work out in your favor. Okay, so he goes on more about anger. He says, anger affects performance. It causes lack of concentration, which inevitably leads to default. Anger is never positive and therefore never results in a positive outcome. Yo, that is facts. That is, I'm going to take a picture of this and I'm going to post it on my Instagram because everybody needs to read this. This is really good stuff because that's real. Okay, in essence, boxing is 10% physical and 90% mental and emotional. Preparation for any sport requires deep mental concentration. You must take the time to mentally prepare yourself for the challenge, whatever it may be. The one who emerges as the winner will always be the one stronger state of mind. Don't quit. Okay, I'm gonna say that again. Don't quit. I wonder if who's Mike Tyson fighting? That Paul Logan. That he's like a YouTube tool. I don't know. I'm not a fan of Paul Logan, so I hope Mike Tyson beats the fuck out of him. Anyway, don't quit. Quitting is for those who are not serious about their goals. If you give up trying, you will never achieve your goal. Life is full of eager people who try to succeed at everything they can do. Let me read this again properly. Quitting is for those who are not serious about their goals. If you give up trying, you will never achieve your goal. Life is full of eager people who try to succeed at everything they do. What all those people have in common is they never quit. Much success, signed Mike Tyson, the world heavyweight champion. Wow. And then this whole little segue, this whole situation. that all that all came from this girl's letter. What's her name? Diane Supwit from Milford, New Jersey. She motivated me to get the Mike Tyson's Punch Out video game, which then in turn motivated me to get that letter to share with everybody. That's a beautiful thing. I mean, that was a really powerful letter from Mike Tyson. All right, we're getting to the end of the magazine, fam. So we got top 30. What's interesting is these top 30s, they kind of never really wavered. It took a lot for things to come down a peg. So, you got your standard Zelda, Metroid, Metal Gear, Mike Tyson Punch Out, Gauntlet, Super Mario Bros. 2, Bases Loaded, Zelda 2, Adventure Link, Double Dragon, Kid Icarus, and then you got the little side Johns. Super Mario Brothers, RC Pro Am, Castlevania, Contra, Ice Hockey, Mega Man, Rad Racer, Top Gun, TNC Surf Design, Rygar, RBI Baseball, Renegade, Pro Wrestling, Goonies 2, Gradius, Double Dribble, Solomon's Quest, Solomon's Key, Golf, California Games, and Kid Nicky. So there they are there. And this is based off of, how did they come up with this? It doesn't say, but this is Nestor. So I guess whoever the hell Nestor was. All right, and then we go back to this page. This is kind of standard. The end of the magazine where the player pick, Double Dragon, the pro prick, the pro prick. Fuck, I'm getting tired. The pro pick, Legend of Zelda, and then we have the dealer's pick, who we give no fucks about, and his pick is Gauntlet. So upcoming in the next issue, very exciting, Zelda: The Adventure of Link, WrestleMania, and RoboCop. Oh, that's going to be a good one. Don't miss this next issue, issue number 4. You know I'm going to be going through it. And this is the obligatory subscription section. And that is Nintendo Power issue 3. I know we kind of sidetracked with the Mike Tyson situation and the letter. And y'all saw my ass when I had to get up and reach to the ceiling to get Spy versus Spy. But I really had a lot of fun doing this. This was I'm loving the series. I hope you are too. I made a promise to share this with the world, and I'm keeping my promise. And I hope that everyone is enjoying it as much as I am. So again, this is issue number 3. All right, everybody. I'm going to post this to the IG so you can all read it and get inspired, because it is really actually good. So that's it for this issue and this episode. Have a wonderful night, everyone. Like, share, subscribe, do all that YouTube nonsense shit, and show me some love. If you're liking the series, just show me some love. Let me know that you're out here and you're appreciating it, and I appreciate you appreciating it. Fun fact: this Nintendo came out in December of 1988. So the date on there is November, December 1988. Just let that sink in for a little bit, because pretty soon the 80s will be 50 years ago. So this magazine is like 40 years old, and something like that. Maybe not that old. I'm bad with the math and it's late and I'm tired, but it's old. It's old. But anyway, talk to y'all later. Thank you so much. Again, I'm going to stop rambling. We got plenty more issues to go through, and I'm going to do my best to get it out at least one every other day. I'm going to commit that. So, if not tomorrow night, then Saturday night I'll have issue 4. And I'll have examples and interaction. And, I always like to have my little comments and sidebars and jokes that go with it. And that's it for today. Peace out. Have a wonderful night. Later.